7:49, and now from the G and Ursula Show, it starts at 9 o'clock. Here is G. Scott. So we have more on the case of Oakland Athletics broadcaster Glen Kuiper, who messed up when he was talking about the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum using a different N-word.
Yes, he did. It was back on May 5th. He was talking about his visit to the Negro League Museum, and he was trying to share that while he was on the air live at the time, and he ended up saying it in a way that made it sound like a racist slur. And he was suspended and indefinitely, and just recently, yesterday, they made the decision to fire him. He was an Oakland A's broadcaster for 20 years. Right. And according to what they are saying, they're saying following an internal review, the decision has been made to fire him. And a person familiar with the investigation told the Associated Press that the decision was based on a variety of factors, including information uncovered in an internal review, which they didn't divulge what that was. That's sketchy, in my opinion.
Because I thought you came to the conclusion that it was, in fact, just a slip of the tongue.
Oh, I 1,000,000% believe it was a slip of the tongue. So does the president of the Negro League Museum, Bob Kendricks. He thought the same thing. Dave Stewart came out. Here's the thing. I think that they got it wrong. The Oakland A's weren't the ones that fired him. It was NBC that were the ones that fired him. Yeah. All right. This is a bad precedent, I think, to set, because I don't know what the internal review was or it is, because they didn't make that public. But on the surface, here is someone, his brother, Daniel Kuiper, is an announcer for 20 years out in New York. Here's someone who has never made a mistake, never, ever, and on live TV in 2023, does someone really believe that this person would come out and say something like that on purpose?
No, why would you?
Why would you do something like that? And the fact that I do believe it's a mistake, I think that they missed the boat on this. This could have been a good time to really give a huge opportunity for education right here, if anything.
So what would they have had to find in in their investigation? Does he have a history of racism or something that we know about?
Nope. They have not, I mean, one thing about racism, if you've got a history of it, usually it'll kind of come out.
Yeah, you're posting stuff.
Yeah. No history of that, has never said this word out in public like that. And so here's my overall point to this, Dave.
All right.
When you establish a precedent like this, and there are some people that will applaud and say, yes, I'm glad this person was fired. Okay, be careful, because going forward, when you mess up on someone's pronoun,
that's right.
Right? Exactly. When you make a mistake here, this type of precedent will carry on to other people as well.
Was there a tidal wave of social media demanding he be fired?
I mean, I'm sure there were, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure there were some social media there, and there was some social media out there that wanted to in support of it. Look, I don't...
Because they thought on live radio, he decided, this would be a good time for me to utter a racist thing.
Not just radio. TV,
okay.
Like TV. Like, of all the people that I actually do believe that are racist, that I really believe from the bottom of my heart are racist, not even them will come out in 2023 and say the N-word in front of the world.
Exactly. All right. Well, it is what it is. Yeah. And I think you're right.
I think it's a dangerous precedent.
Yep.
See you soon.
G. Scott, starting at 9 on Cairo News Radio, 753, Cairo News Radio Real Time.